Ready to get more advanced? Specialty marketing products is the topic today. This category includes products that need some extra initial file setup like binding, die cutting, and variable data. It may seem complex at first, but this video will teach you key learnings that will help you unlock these essential print marketing products. By the end of this video, you'll be able to know the common sizes and options for various products of the specialty marketing category, how to prepare your files to order such products, and how to position them to increase profitability. In this video, we'll discuss terms like binding, which is the method that binds pages together into a booklet, die cutting, which is a finishing method that further cuts down your print into a functional shape, variable data, VDP, which is a way to print different information onto each single piece. Specialty print products have very targeted use cases. Each has a specific purpose and marketing goal. The ones we'll be talking about during this video are booklets, catalogs, door hangers, greeting cards, and presentation folders. Let's start with booklets and catalogs. Booklets are typically a finished size of 8.5 by 11 or 8.5 by 5.5. Confirm with your customers which finished size they need, since they may refer to the sheet or signature size. That is a reference to the unfolded size. For example, an 8.5 by 11 finished size will be a 17 by 11 sheet size. The finished size is what you'll be ordering. Booklets are always self-cover, which means all the pages are printed on the same paper stock, including the cover. Common paper stocks are 80-pound and 100-pound book. Booklets are binded into a saddle stitch fashion. This means they are stapled in two places to hold all the pages together. Catalogs are another form of booklet. The main difference between a booklet and a catalog is the cover. Catalogs will have a thicker cover than the rest of the pages inside. Catalogs can also be binded in two different ways, either with a saddle stitch, like a booklet, or in perfect bound fashion. Perfect bind is a method that uses glue to bind the cover with the inside pages. It also leaves a spine on the inside of the cover for a nicer finished look. Common sizes for catalogs are also 8.5 by 11 and 5.5 by 8.5. As I mentioned, catalogs will usually have a thicker cover than the rest of the inside pages. This means you'll need to account for two different paper stocks for the order. Typical stocks for catalogs include 14-point for the cover, 100-pound book for the inside, 100-pound book for the cover, and 80-pound book for the inside. Coding will be another option you'll need to take into account as well for booklets and catalogs. Sometimes these products will be used as handbooks or workbooks, so the inside pages will be written on. Remember to use either a matte or uncoded stock so your customer can write in them. Next, let's take a look at a couple other products that also have extra finishing: door hangers, greeting cards, and presentation folders. First, door hangers. The most common size for a door hanger is 4.25 by 11. They're commonly done on a thick 14-point or 16-point cardstock and will usually be UV coated. Their identifying feature is the hole at the top, which makes it easy to place onto door handles, hence the name. These holes are created by die cutting the shape into the print product. These die cuts come in different shapes depending on your customer's preference. We offer a variety, including a standard hole with notch, an arch cutout, and a starburst style. One common option with door hangers that your customers may ask for is perforation. Creating a perforation on a door hanger will allow a section of it to be torn off. This is a great idea for coupons or creating a way for the recipient to save information. Another specialty print product that has die cutting are presentation folders. These are commonly a finished size of 9 by 12 and usually done with 14-point cardstock and UV coated on the outside. As I mentioned, presentation folders are a die-cut print product. After printing, they're die-cut into this shape, then glued together at the flaps so that it creates pockets on the inside. Typically, customers will expect 2 flaps as that's standard, but it's always a good idea to check to make sure if they would like 1 or 2 flaps. Both are viable options. These pockets can also include slits so that someone can insert a business card into the flap itself. These slits can be either vertical or horizontal and usually match the design of the business card. The final product we'll look at within specialty marketing is greeting cards. These are commonly printed on 14-point and UV coated on the outside or front only. The inside is typically matte or uncoated to allow someone to write on the inside. Greeting cards will always be scored, so they can be folded in half. They can either be scored vertically or horizontally, and it really depends on your customer's preference and design. One thing to keep in mind is that your customers may ask for a greeting card by its finished size and not flat size. For example, if they ask for a 5x7, you'll need to order a 10x7 greeting card. Greeting cards are listed by their flat open sizes since that's the size we'll cut down to. A customer may also ask for a greeting card that fits into an envelope they already have, so always double check to ensure a perfect fit. Common flat and finished sizes for greeting cards are 10x7, which is folded to a 5x7, 8.5x11, which folds to a 8.5x5.5, and 8.5x5.5, which is folded to a 4.25 by 5.5. Specialty products all have very unique file prep requirements. Make sure to download and use our 4-over print templates to ensure proper measurements for safety, cut, bleed, and any folding and die cutting. Here are some quick tips for each of the products we covered. For booklets and catalogs, watch our full video on how to set these up. We cover file prep for booklets, catalogs, and calendars from start to finish. Door hangers follow our standard requirements for bleed and safety of 1/8 inch. Make sure to download and follow the correct template to get the position for the arch, star, or regular hole die cut that comes standard with the print. Greeting cards will also follow our standard requirements of 1/8 inch for bleed and safety. One thing to be aware of, though, is rotation. Remember to set up your file correctly and rotate the outside and inside files accordingly. The top of the outside file will always print with the top of the inside file. This means if your greeting card folds in a vertical fashion, the cover should be set upside down. This way, it backs up properly when printed. Our 4-over print templates will show you exactly how to rotate your artwork, along with where the score line will be. One last thing. 14-point greeting cards are not folded. They will be scored so they fold easily but will be shipped flat. This means your customer will need to fold them. Presentation folders have different bleed and safety than the other products we've talked about. These will have 1/4 inch bleed and safety. They also have very detailed requirements. They're printed flat with the flaps opened, die cut and scored, then glued and converted into a final presentation folder. This means the artwork on the flaps will need to be upside down to be converted properly. Make sure to download the correct 4-over print template according to size and how many flaps you'll need. We've also created some helpful downloadable file prep guides to help you with these products. Visit our resources page to grab them. Each specialty marketing product is centered around a purpose and marketing goal. Have a customer that needs to showcase lots of products in an attractive way, or maybe they have an upcoming event and need a guidebook. A booklet or catalog is a perfect fit for many markets because of the print real estate it gives them. It allows them space and area to develop a message or story, show off lots of products, or have large, attractive pictures. It's an effective alternative to an e-commerce website as well. Using a booklet as a direct mail campaign increases brand recall and product retention by 77%. That translates into real ROI gains. Booklets and catalogs have potential markups of 40 to 60%. Booklets will have a higher price point and will likely have high shipping costs due to the amount of boxes and weight, so take all of that into account when selling to your customers. Door hangers are effective for canvassing a local area. When direct mail is out of budget, this can be a really great alternative. Great for restaurants, car dealerships, home services like gardeners or political season. Door hangers can deliver valuable messaging, contact information, and even coupons right to someone's door without paying for postage. If this is the first time your customer is doing a door hanger, make sure to gauge consumer response, and if it's successful, advise your customer to do a quarterly campaign. A repetitive marketing campaign will increase ROI for your customer and create a repetitive stream of revenue for your business. Markups for door hangers are usually around 60 to 100%. Greeting cards do more than just what they're named after. This product has many more uses than just invites for weddings and parties. They're popular in the real estate and insurance markets as thank you cards. A nice handwritten note goes a long way for a market that relies on word-of-mouth referrals. Another popular idea is to use them as greeting card holders. Markups for greeting cards range from 75 to 100%. For added profit, always ask your customers if they would like to add envelopes and offer a package discount. Personalized envelopes add to the greeting cards, and they will bump up the markups even higher. Presentation folders are usually part of a stationery package, so keep that in mind when designing for sales. They can be used for sales kits, order forms, or receipts, or real estate paperwork. Education is another great target. Schools, daycare, and athletic teams use presentation folders to hold documents that students take away. Presentation folders are great to cross-sell with. Use other print products like brochures, business cards, and flyers to enhance value and ROI for your customers. Presentation folder markups will range from 40 to 80%. You now know all the basics to start offering various specialty marketing products. Remember to download the File Prep 101 reference sheet so you can learn details on how to create and check your artwork. Be sure to keep following the Print 101 journey to make sure that you learn more about advanced print products to create more sales and opportunities. Thanks for watching.